Alright guys, so today was Christmas, and I need to hurry up and get this video done, because it's supposed to go up tomorrow, and I haven't gotten it done yet. So, you may be noticing I'm using a different microphone. Ignore that, I'll get to that in just a minute. I just wanted to make a quick, relaxed video about kind of just how the day went, talk about some things I got, and, just kind of, just see how everybody did, and just talk for a few minutes. So, let's get this going. So first of all, I wanted to, of course, say Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you all had an amazing day. I did. I got a lot of cool stuff. I'm so lucky to have anything at all. And so, what did I end up getting? Well, I got a few things to help the setup. So one thing I got, this is more for me, is I got color-changing light bulbs for my light set. I should have got LED light strips instead. The lights are not all that great, but it's my fault for getting them because I am the one who asked. Anyways, on to the stuff for the setup. So, the reason I'm using this different microphone, this is the BM800 microphone. I got this a couple months back, a little more than that. I still have the 8000, it's up there, it's just wired up to the mic stand, and I'm on a different stand now. So, now I'm on, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but it's a different boom arm. So, it's longer than the other one was, and I don't know how to pronounce the name of the brand. I don't know why, if it's an off-brand or whatever, it makes the weirdest names ever. But this one is really nice. It's pretty much a clone of the Rode PSA-1, I believe it is, which is like the industry standard microphone for like bigger YouTubers. You see people like Minilad and Terrorizer using them, and other people that I can't think of off the top of my head. And so pretty much this one is that same bigger type of boom arm with the screw tightening joint. That's not the knob that you turn to tighten it. Although it is at where you would screw the shock mount on, but that's a little bit different. It is really nice. It's a little finicky. If I get it in a certain position, it'll just launch up because the spring is really powerful. But because of the small size of my desk, this actually works very, very well to have right here. And it may or may not be blocking my face a little. It didn't look like it was on camera. But I don't know. If it is, sorry, I'll fix it another day. I'm still going to use the mic stand, and I'll probably end up going back and forth. I may even end up using the mic stand more, because I did spend the money to get it, and I'm not really using it a whole lot other than making videos. And of course, the camera microphone is fine. It does a good job, but I'd rather use one of these, because these sound better. And again, the reason I'm using the other Zingio microphone is because the other one is wired up specifically with the mic stand. So it's got the clips on and everything, it's all set up. And I don't want to take the pop filter off either, because I have to, because they don't make foam covers for that type of mic. So it sounds really weird without anything. This one, of course, sounds pretty good with and without any sort of pop filter or microphone cover. But it sounds just a little bit better with one. This is also not the one that came with it. This came with the boom arm, and it helps quite a bit on the mic. Not a whole lot, but enough that it's noticeable. I wanted to talk about this shock mount. I don't know how well you can see it, but it is a different style. It's more like, if any of you guys watch the Wildcast, the one that Wildcat uses, it's pretty much, it looks very identical to what he uses. And the shock mount's really nice, because it doesn't have the clamps to widen it to put your mic in. You just kind of, like, pull it apart from underneath or whatever, put your mic in, and then you're all set. So it looks a lot nicer and a lot smaller and more, well, I shouldn't say more, I should say less ridiculous. It also came with all, well, I can say all types. It came with a few accessories. So it came with, what is on it now is the metal microphone adapter, the 3/8 to 5/8 adapter. There's also a plastic one, and a mic clip also came with this. Of course, this came with straps as well, and it has a little thing up over the elbow joint, I guess you would call it, where it's like an indent for your cable, which is very nice and slick looking, so I don't have to wrap it around and have it look really stupid, which is really nice. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty good arm, pretty nice. It cost me about 50 bucks. It came with a thicker clamp, so it's not like the cheap desk clamps that some of them come with. I'm not using it currently just because that's brand new, and the one I already have on my desk doesn't move. So I'm just going to use that one, and then when I need the new one, I'll use the new one. And for now, until then, it'll just be a spare. This is something you guys didn't necessarily see that I got, but the cable on my headphones is now replaced, and the problem was with the other pair is this spiral part right here is I would twist it opposite direction, and I think it ended up fraying the cords on the inside because it would make it so I couldn't hear out my left ear, but I could hear out my right. And I tested to make sure that the headphones weren't the problem because the headphones come with an aux cord, like a small cable, and so I used the small one, and both ears work perfectly. So I was like, okay, so it's the big cable. One Audio has separate, the big red cables, about $6-7, something like that. Really nice. So my grandparents ended up getting me that, and it works perfectly. Both ears work perfectly now. Thank God for that, because it was getting really annoying trying to listen to stuff out of one ear. And now the last thing that really helps my setup that is very, very nice is the ring light. So I don't know if you could see it in my eyes or not because I didn't happen to look very closely at the test videos that I did earlier. But yes, I have a ring light now, and I'm super happy about it. So it's right above my camera now. As you can see, the shadow from the arm and the mic and everything isn't on my up on my face and chest like it was. I know it was a pop filter that did it, but when the light was below the camera, that's what it was doing for Countdown to Christmas. And I know you guys probably can't tell the difference. That's because I took my square newer lights and I put them into my brother's room and gave them to him to use for now, not for good, but just for now, because he is getting a setup of his own that he got some stuff for today, and he needed, not necessarily needed, but he could definitely have used the lights, and the ring light alone does really, really well, and it actually has a few more things it can do compared to the newer lights. Plus, ring lights typically are just really helpful when it comes to reducing shadows behind you and stuff like that. And so they're really, really nice lights, and this one is actually really good. It cost me about 30, well, I say me, it cost my parents about $30, and it's a really good one. The stand it comes with is nice and big. You don't have to buy it separately or anything like that. Really, really nice. Comes with all sorts of extra features, like 5 to 7 phone mounts. It's got like a GoPro mount for a tripod. Yeah, it just came with all sorts of different features and stuff, and different things I could do with it, and it's really, really nice, and I'm super happy with it. It's a 10-inch as well, so I was worried about getting a small one. I was like, I don't know if I ask for a small one, I don't know if it's gonna be the right size, 6-inch, 8-inch, whatever. They go up to 12, I think maybe even up to 18. I know for sure at least 12, and they're really nice. Like this, it's not super bright, which is funny because it's like my other lights were way brighter. So that's really, really fun. It's really cool. I like it a lot. But yeah, other than that, I just got some smart stuff here and there. A couple movies. I got a wrestling. It's actually really cool. I haven't watched any of it yet, but it's WWE unreleased matches from 1986 to 1984 to 1996, something like that. It's really cool. It's matches that were not aired. It's all unreleased matches, and I'm super excited to see it because it's really cool. And of course, I love pretty much all things wrestling. So, getting something that was wrestling, especially something else that's like a wrestling DVD I can watch, is really cool. Because I love watching wrestling. I love performing in the ring. I love everything about it. So that's really cool. And pretty much other than that, I got a blanket. I got an Xbox card from my brother. And just a couple of things in the stocking. And that's pretty much what my Christmas looked like. He opened up gifts this morning, and after that we did breakfast. It was me, my grandparents, and my brother and his girlfriend, and of course my family in this house, and it was a lot of fun. So I always look forward to Christmas. It's always fun. I love the spirit. It's not even about the gifts, although as much as I say that, I do appreciate them. But it's just a great time of year. I just have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say. Just had a pretty good day. I hope you guys are enjoying your winter break if you're in school. If you are on break by now, I am. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I hope you guys are having a good end of the year, because it's been a hectic year, and we deserve some calm before the beginning of 2021, because who knows what next year's going to have. It could either be a lot better or a lot worse. You never know. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, by the way, I did want to mention this. I meant to say this earlier, but I forgot. We have officially hit 30 subs. I am super excited because this is so great. Because when I took that break for a month, I lost a couple subs, and I was like, oh man, I can't take another break because I'm gonna, and the break didn't even help me. I'm the only reason I was able to come out of the break as strong as I did, because I was supposed to have help from people who didn't help me. and I was like, oh, okay, so this is getting down to crunch time. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Also, I want to make a note of this. I have more gaming videos on the way. I know it's been a bit since the Gmod one. It was like a month ago. And I have like 3 or 4 different gaming videos that I have planned that I'm gonna get done. Hopefully by the end of February, I will have at least 3 or 4 more. But I also have some new projects coming out soon. Some new stuff I'm working on. Stuff I'm trying to get done. Stuff that is nearly there. Stuff that is still a ways away. It really all depends. But next year should be even better than this year was, both for me in general, for everybody, and also the channel. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what the future holds. And I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. You know, I would be able to do this without you guys, but it wouldn't mean anywhere near as much to me. The fact that there's 30 people that are gonna come watch my videos is awesome. It's like 30 people that cared enough to hit the subscribe button. That's awesome. You know, it's I know it's such a small milestone for some people, but for me, it's like, man, I've put in a lot of work, and to see that start to pay off a little bit feels really, really good. So I appreciate it. But that being said, we are coming up to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I did. Hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next week.